Good morning, my friends. Grim here. I hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in to another playthrough offline solo self-found with the summonmancer. This is a pre-Ubers farming trip, by which I mean we're going to hit a lot of the hot spots over the next couple hours in search of better endgame gear before, I believe next time I'm playing with this character, taking on the Ubers. Now, I've never faced Ubers before in Diablo, never even gotten to the end game, and we're on the doorstep of it, but I do feel like one last sweep, one last quote-unquote normal playthrough, although on hell difficulty, is warranted. So, quick gear check. It's probably the same exact stuff you saw me play with last time, but we've got Heart of the Oak, Shaco with a P Topaz, our Teleport and Heavy Resists Amulet, Spirit Monarch, and Skulder's Ire, socketed with P Topaz, Triangle's Claws, a ring with Replenish Life, big chunk of mana, Cold and Fire Resist as the main modifiers, Gold Wrap Battle Belt upped, Noggle Ring with a medium roll, and a nicely rolled Marrow Walk. We also found Geed's Fortune last time out, in addition to that Shaco, but also a very nicely rolled Geed's Fortune. So we do have a pretty good farming split between killing speed and magic and gold find. 316 MF, 211 for gold. When we do go killing Ubers, obviously we're going to get as powerful as possible, but one of the reasons that we are wearing Gold Wrap, Skulder's Ire, and Noggle Ring is because those are our three weakest slots in terms of being, like, endgame geared. Skin of the Viper Magi over Skulders would be a pretty decent upgrade for sure, and we'll do that, but for the purposes of farming, 112 plus 24 for a massive 136 magic find is definitely nice on Skulders, but swapping that out for skin when we fight Ubers is going to happen, but we don't necessarily have what we want for the ring slots or indeed for the belt. We can run, I guess, Talrashas or Triangles for the belt. And for rings, we have a couple of options. One crafted, one with a little bit more resistances, a little bit more defensive, and a bit of magic find. And one or two others, you know, there's a faster cast rate if we want to hit the highest breakpoint. I think we can do that with this pretty poor ring plus Skin of the Viper Magi, but the point is, we could really use an Arachnid's Mesh or some Stones of Jordan today. Or, indeed, the runes for Enigma, I guess, and then we could wear a more powerful amulet, get rid of our teleport Ami. Anyway, there is still a lot of room to upgrade our gear, so let's try and do it. Beginning here with our good friend, Pindleskin. Thank you, as always, for watching. Do appreciate that greatly. And there's no particular plan besides starting off with good old Harrogath into frigid highlands. Just gonna do basically whatever I feel like for farming. Focusing, of course, on the places that are most amenable to the Necromancer. I should mention that I went into a nightmare game offline and thus reset my character's maps, which I did not intend to do. That said, it proved to it proved to be relatively okay. The places I've rediscovered are pretty sweet in terms of the map configuration, so I was a little bit worried about that, because my old map was really nice too, but I think the Countess, for example, is right next to the waypoint now, where once she was not, so all's well that ends well, right?
Not enough mana.
Let's go to Act 3. I'm trying to remember what I saw on the map when I was rediscovering places. I think we might have a pretty decent Mephisto running pattern, and I haven't done that much at all with this character. Necromancer not being the best boss farmer of all time, even though killing bosses with Decrepify tends to be pretty easy after a certain point. It's just, you know, kind of slow compared to other boss hunters, I guess, but... And I am still picking up a fair amount of items that would not normally be of use to my character, although, you know, I'm always going to pick up Ogre Gauntlets that are rare, for example. Even if I were more stingy with what I picked up, because those can probably roll as best in slot over Triangles. See how we do in Travincal. Experience Shrine. Not that we're going to hit level 91 anytime soon, but... Alright, plenty of gold. Few potentially useful items. A set Ogre Maul.
I can't carry anymore. Greetings. Good day.
Immortal King Stone Crusher, as expected. Pretty cool. I don't plan on really ever rolling another softcore offline character, so I'm just kind of selling that stuff now. Feels a little bit bad, man, but what can you do? Couple of whiffs on the rare belt and ring, respectively. Yeah, so basically after I'm satisfied with beating Ubers eventually on this character, I'll still play him probably now and again for fun, but I don't know that I see a great deal of point. Alright, maybe we don't have an amazingly close level 3 for Durance, but it's not too bad, actually, given how big this place is. But I don't know that I see a great deal of point in, like, trying to find the very best, like Hellfire Torch or something for this guy. So I think I'm going to play, for softcore, my Windy Druid that I've been doing with the boys in the co-op playthrough. And then I'm going to play a hardcore, where the stakes are higher. And that's actually very intriguing prospect to me. Probably going to roll a hardcore, and I'm going to do hardcore offline for sure, because God knows I have enough trouble with connectivity and lag and stuff, and the graphics for a decent recording and everything when I'm just playing softcore online, so I'm not going to risk doing that hardcore. I will instead be just like this guy, but in a totally separate category. Solo, self-found offline. Live or die based on what you find. But if the first character dies, then I guess anything in the shared tabs will be kind of bequeathed to the next characters that follow. So that makes saving items pretty cool. I'm an idiot. I just realized I came down here without my coffee. So it's first thing in the morning. I have not had any coffee yet, which is totally fine as long as you're making a plan to sip on some. But I have not. So after we kill Mephisto, I think I'm going to go ahead and go make that super quick.
Not enough mana.
Get a few Erdars to go kill Mephi with. My understanding is that's actually how the Necro kills Ubers, is by summoning and reviving these guys. Might not be very doable otherwise. We are on players 3, by the way, if I didn't mention that. Alright, let's run a little quicker while we've got the revives, and just because that's how we should be playing anyway.
I can't carry anymore. I need a key.
Dropping all kinds of sets and uniques and stuff. Nothing too good for us, but a good omen for sure. The Erdars, I think, are just expiring as we get to him rather than dying to his attacks. They do make it noticeably quicker, though, not gonna lie. The old weapon swap to Alibaba. I gotta remember to get a, like, just open-socketed shield of some kind to throw a bunch of topazes in that my character can wear.
Yes. Hello.
Just for that weapon swap to magic find. Okay, so a nice easy kill of Mephisto on players 3. No big deal. You can't leave Wyand Voidbringer alive, am I right? Just a bit curious about this edge bow, I suppose. Okay, be right back. The coffee is brewing. You gotta love Keurig, nice and easy. I had it already turned on and warmed up, just forgot to actually do it. Sky Strike. Second Grim Shield in a row with plus Paladin skills. Don't Paladins have enough of the shield market? Do they really need to branch into the Necro-looking shields too? I mean, come on. Okay. I believe Stony Tomb is right outside the city walls here in Act 2. My favorite place to farm of all time, at least for this character, but also just generally Stony Tomb is awesome. Well, this is a weird look for Loot Go Lane. Just some failure to fully render the graphics, but once you go outside, I guess it's okay.
I need a key.
Oh, man. That's happened so much to me lately. Okay.
I need a key.
Sure do, man. Okay, well, that's a quick Stony Tomb run, but not one that yields a whole lot. Coffee secured.
Good day.
Good day.
Paladin skills everywhere we look, you know? So I was saying before, I'm going to make a Zeal Paladin, I do believe. Let's take a break to gamble. We found so much gold. It's burning a hole in my pocket.
Good day.
For hardcore, that is. We're gonna look at the Zealer. Should be fun. Rings and amulets. Let's see what we got. Another +1 paladin skills. Yep. Yep. That's got a lot of modifiers. A lot of them are pretty low, though. It's not for us anyway, but that's got the makings of a really interesting ring, potentially.
Good day.
Okay, looks like we might be settling
Not
down
in
a bit.
town.
With the choppiness, that is. So welcome to another run.
Greetings.
Looking for a little bit more endgame gear, if we could be so lucky, before we take on the Ubas. Appreciate you hanging out with me. Let's go get some more skellies. Nothing much from good old Eldritch. Oh boy, interesting looking bloody foothills, that's for sure.
I need mana. I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, that was the type of spread of enemies that could easily have, like, driven us back, killed our merc, etc. a few play sessions ago.
Greetings.
But now, even with a few slots dedicated to magic finding gear more than power, it's just kinda no big deal. I really just don't know what to expect from the Ubers, though, in terms of exactly how high of a jump in the power level. We'll see. I've read a guide about it. I'll be following a guide when I actually do them. But seeing is believing, am I right? Okay, let's see. Ooh, resist fire is handy for this area. I don't know if these Hierophants really do anything as revives, but they're ranged and they're annoying to face, at least, so. That's some good old bloodboards, too. Geez, the set items are dropping like candy. It's just a bunch of bad ones, basically. But, our kill speed and our magic find is pretty good together. As good as it's ever been, if not better.
I can't carry anymore.
Nothing of major interest to us, but
Good day.
some good omens in terms of the drops, I guess, generally. Infernal Torch. Alright, let's get Mephisto, and then let's turn the difficulty up to players 5 for Pit and Stony Tomb. What do we think about that? Some decently timed Urdars to revive, I suppose. Thought I saw a unique pack. Just a normie pack. Forgive me, I called them Urdars. They are actually Maulers. Big difference, am I right? Actually, I don't even know if these ones have Crushing Blow, for sure. I kind of assumed all these types of monster did, but that could be wrong, actually. Whatever. Still got a bunch of big dummies to beat down Mephisto with. Not gonna hurt our chances. Or the speed with which we do it, more accurately. This is really odd, really awkward, actually. But these guys do a lot of damage, at least. That just kind of was an interesting proof of that. Uh-oh. Whoa, let's go.
I can't carry it.
3 uniques and 2 yellows from Mephisto. Not bad, not bad. Once again, the drop rate of sets and uniques is really good. For us, it's just nothing we can use at the moment, but I think it shows at least that our configuration is worthy farming configuration for this character and class.
I can't carry anymore. Stay a while and listen. Yes?
Ariat's face. That I might have to save for a little while just because it's cool. Death bit. I mean, that's pretty cool too. Can't save everything though. Since we're not planning to roll other softcore characters. The Atlantean. That's cool. All right. Players 5. What you got, Stony Tomb? I should probably repair my teleport charges real quick. I'm not used to doing much farming in Act 3 as we just did. And so I forget that you don't, like, naturally see a repair person. You have to go out of your way for Halti. I was getting hit by a trap a minute ago on level 1. And I just have a memory as a kid, you know, super casual playing D2 LOD and getting, like, genuinely hurt by those traps. I don't know if I was just, like, my character was just that bad. Or maybe if the traps used to be a lot more powerful and annoying and people hated that, so they nerfed them. I don't know. Probably just worthy enough to come back for a second trip of identifying with that unique. Just in case it's something cool that's worth upping for the merc, but I doubt it's better than anything we've got access to already. Well, again, we're finding, like, a high density of, like, good, like, classes of drops, but an unusually low density of things that could be relevant for us, and the ones that could be are tending to whiff right now. So that's why we just make money instead, then we'll gamble up Stone of Jordan one day. However, I will say that I genuinely didn't even notice that the difference. Yeah, Resurrected. Between level players 3 and players 5 in Stony Tomb specifically. So that's something. Alright, let's gamble. We're dropping gold, let's go gamble it away.
Hello.
One Stone of Jordan coming right up. Every single ring was just magic for a moment. Not even anything to get our hopes up, huh? Alright. I guess we'll do the pit. And I don't think we're going to do the Countess. Part of me just kind of wants to go Haragoth, Frigid Highlands, Travincal, Mephisto, Stony Tomb, and not even bother with the pit or anything else in Act 1. But, let's see how this feels on Players 5. Do have ourselves a super nice pit location. Ooh. Really close to dying. Just getting hit by like 3 basic devilkin at once, and it's almost GG for your boy. Not sure with this setup if I should clear this whole, you know, kind of east half of the pit, or if I should just go straight for level 2. This map allows us to go straight for level 2. But the pit generally is obviously a desirable place to farm, so I don't know. Yeah, didn't really encounter uniques all throughout here. Not that that's always going to be the case, but I think we encountered 1 pack. Not very good ratio. But I'm sure it could as easily have been like 3 plus a champ pack or something.
I am overburdened.
Alright, pit confirmed. Terrible. Worst place to farm ever, am I right? let's go back through without going to Act 1 this time. We're going to keep it on Players 5. And we're going to do the Act 5 start into Mephisto and Travincal on Players 5. And see how that treats us. And then Stony Tomb, of course. Be right back.
At your service.
Visceratount? Visceratwant. There it is. Interesting defender that I had never seen before. For a sorceress that wants to block and have high defense and tank, basically. Okay. Let's re-roll a Grand Charm. I think this dropped from Mephisto or maybe from Cows. I know you're supposed to re-roll one from Baal, Diablo, or Neolithok, but I haven't found one of those before. So when the P gems start getting a little full, I just have that one charm to try re-rolling, and eventually I'll replace it with one I found from one of those guys. Strangely, I noticed the Players 5 a little more here than I did in Stony Tomb. Just simply, I guess, in the tankiness of those undead. A little choppy again. Hopefully that doesn't come through on your end. Oh, this last unique pack is yielding everything potentially good. A set item, a grand charm,
I can't.
and a jewel. I'm gonna mute for a minute and have an apple while I identify and sell.
Good day. Good day.
Okay. Apple eaten. Let's go. Unique ghost armor, huh? Alright, that was a very intense fight. First time ever facing the council on Players 5, I'm sure.
Greetings. Yes?
Kind of a cool jewel for a melee character, I guess. Man, all these rare rings we're finding are just not even close. The Spirit Shroud, +1 to all skills. Cannot be frozen, enhance defense, replenish life, reduce magic damage. Not a bad all-around item for sure, kind of like an entry-level Skin of the Viper Magi, or maybe better for a melee character version of Skin. Guess I'm just selling it, though. Ooh, +1 to Shadow Disciplines, one of the only skill charms I've ever found. I think that's my second ever. Blows my mind that people online with these endgame builds, or even offline, I guess, have all these +1s everywhere, because, like, filling up their whole inventory. Because that's just wild. Given how rarely they've dropped for me. I don't know if that's unusually bad luck I've had with those, and I recognize that overall I've actually had pretty good luck with my drops, considering just how many endgame items we have being solo self-found for my class specifically. Nevertheless, the skillers remain elusive. players 5 and the Durance yielding rather some kind of hairy moments, but suppose that is not unexpected at all. Oh geez, I've only got 4 teleport charges left. I got really lazy and greedy. So we lose Pratham. We're gonna lose our revives by the time we fight Mephisto. Even if we didn't go back at this point, we probably would. Because we are going back. We definitely will.
Hello. Greetings.
Yeah, I was surprised to see Pratham taking so much damage there. I know we're on players 5, but...
What can I do for you?
Oh, sheesh. Well, it just shows how that slight difference can make things a lot harder. Or it'd take a lot longer. Because now we gotta go back to repair where we otherwise might not have. Then we gotta go revive. Then we didn't have enough gold for the revive, and blah, blah, blah. It's all good, of course, but if you're striving for max efficiency, there is a sweet spot, and doing Durance and Mephisto on players 5 might be aiming a little high for our sweet spot. I don't think it's far off, but like on players 3, we just don't lose the Merc there, and then none of the other delays happen. Be interested to see how long it takes us to kill Mephisto with no revives and on P5 instead of 3. Oh yeah, this is going to take quite a while, relatively. I mean, I think it's reasonable overall, but... we melted him a lot quicker last time out.
overburdened.
Okay. Very doable on P5, as mentioned. That little hiccup doesn't happen without it. Nausea's Circlet. I think I've found that one and sold it already before. Yeah, clearing at an okay speed, definitely getting decent experience, and finding rares and uniques at a good clip. We're just really far off any of them being useful, which is, you know, I mean, last time we played we found Geeds and Shaco, so yeah, they can't all be like that, right? Ooh. Beetles in the building. So satisfying. Blowing up all the beetles from a distance. I've got a feeling something good is gonna drop here on level 2. but only if we go counterclockwise.
I can't carry anymore.
Well, I've got one more room left to be proved right that there's going to be a good drop. Gore Widow. Gore Widow, you're my only hope. No. Blue Armlet. Okay. I was wrong. I was wrong. Nothing good. At least on the surface. I actually don't have that much more time to play. I probably should have just stayed in that game and done Pet and Countess real quick or something like that. Maybe we'll just do another Travincal Mephisto run after Act 5. Why don't we do it that way? That should be a good stopping point for me today.
Greetings.
Stony Tune failed me. For the first time ever. You know, it happens. Once again, I noticed players 5 more here in Nilathok's temple than almost anywhere else, which is just bizarre to me, but... Ooh, interesting mobs here. Alright, basically nothing there. You hate to see it.
Good to see you.
But when Deckard Cain says good to see you twice, all is well. Alright, got a whole army of revives now. Ranged dudes. Sure, probably not the best for fighting the council, but whatever. Doesn't hurt. Once again. Miss my merc with the potion. If I only just reflexively could train myself to do the shift, what is it, shift +1 or something? I don't even know what it is. I'm just gonna go back and get him, I guess. Well, well, we're really feeling the pain of players 5 here.
Good day.
I felt our engagement was more favorable tactically than it was last time, but the actual fight is a lot harder. We got more revives, and like I said, it seemed like we engaged in a better spot. Mainly because they ran out and engaged us. Maybe it's just the difference between them focusing Pratham and focusing anything else.
I am overburdened.
Oh, I'm full of... Can't take any more gold, really? Okay.
I am overburdened. Hello.
Who even gambles with you in Act 3?
Yes?
Not good old Hrauti. Maybe Alcor? Clearly I've never done it.
Yes. Good to see you again.
It sure is Alcor. Okay. Amulet of Wealth, 70% gold find for monsters. I wonder what the highest... I'm never gonna, like, gear up to gold find only, so I'll just sell it. But I wonder what the highest roll that is. That's possible for that. Plus 3 to lightning skills. Those are some really good blue amulets, actually. Ooh, interesting. Paladin amulet. Another rare ring that doesn't make the cut. Oof. Oof. Just not our day with the items. A fine day by and large for just, like, general performance, but,
I can't carry anymore.
Alright, last time is the charm. Let's sell up once more, go get Mephisto and call it a day, and hopefully Mephisto rewards us for all of our striving this day. We shall see. I've seen a couple of white spiderweb sashes drop. Is that what arachnid mesh is base is? Because that would be sweet if we just randomly found that. I bet that's probably the #1 upgrade we could make before fighting Ubers. Maybe that's not true. Maybe the GG ring is better. I don't know. One of the two, for sure, would be it. I would also include an amulet with that if we didn't need teleport from our Ami. But since we do, I will not. Poison's no joke, eh?
It's locked.
And no maulers along the way. Okay, fair enough. Man, yeah, so many uniques and sets, but they're all low level or melee oriented.
I can't carry anymore. It's locked.
Maybe these skeleton mages will grant us good fortune. What do we think about that? What do we think about bringing back some of the old veteran skelly mages? Let's see how we do. Are you ready? Like Mephisto is still attacking really quickly through Decrepify. Maybe my Clay Golem hadn't been hitting him yet. And I'm used to just seeing both types of slow. Really taking him down to a crawl. I don't know. Either way, he's crawling now.
I am overburdened. Good evening. Good evening.
Atma's Wail. Magic find, maximum mana, replenish life, 15 dex, big defense, huge defense, and 30 hit recovery. That's a good item. Poison resist and 13 life small charm. That's actually one of the best small charms I've found. Glad I was paying attention and didn't just sell it, because I was still thinking about Atma's Wail as I hovered that, and I almost sold it. Let's not do that. Let's just replace... that magic find charm with it for now. Well, I guess that's the best thing we found today. For our character, anyway. Small... where is it? Jade Small Charm of Sustenance. Let's go. It's really pretty good. Compared to all the other defensive charms we have. Hellslayer. I mean, we're finding some cool and, you know, high-level uniques. It's just... nothing we're going to be able to put to use.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright, my friends, well, that is about all we've got time for today. I'm encouraged by our ability to clear things like Mephisto and Travincal pretty easily on players 5. I don't know precisely what that means for Ubers again. As mentioned before, I don't know exactly what type of power level jump to expect. All I know is that we are able to clear the whole game pretty easily now on players 3 while wearing magic finding gear. So if we replace Scalder's Ire with Skin of the Viper Magi, we're going to be basically doing the same thing we're doing with the skills. We lose a bit of defense, which doesn't matter, but we also reduce magic damage by 10, get all resistances up by 25, so that's going to make us a lot more survivable. And we can combine that 30% faster cast rate with a 10% faster cast rate ring, which we can replace Noggle Ring with, which is going to make us... I mean, this isn't a very good ring, but a little bit tankier with the resists, and that puts us to the higher breakpoint. Finally, we can wear Talrash's, or perhaps more likely Trang Ul's girth instead of Gold Wrap. And then on top of that, we could look at everything after those changes have been made and see if we have a better ring on deck than Chaos Circle, which is okay. Couple big chunks of resists and plus to mana, little bit of replenish life. Tiny bit of damage reduction. Not bad. Not bad at all. We'll probably keep wearing that, but yeah, we didn't really improve on any of our slots today, so the next time you see me play, my plan anyway is to do Ubers, so thank you very much for hanging out for this pre-Uber farming run, where all we really found was a nice little defensive small charm, but we did prove our mettle in many ways, and I'll probably play a little bit off camera here and there, so maybe, who knows, I'll find an item upgrade as soon as I stop recording. We'll see. Anyway, guys, thank you, as always, for watching, and I'll see you next time as we try to farm ourselves a Hellfire Torch. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.